Today we are doing something that has never been done before, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. We are playing mobile on console. That's right. So for you guys who are console viewers, let me explain what I mean. We are going to play console according to the mobile rules. So what does that mean? The rules are really quite simple. We are going to have 3 drives. That's it. 3 offensive drives in mobile. You don't really get to use the defense, so you're going up against AI defense, and you are going to get 3 drives. The goal, of course, is to put up 24 points. 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, and we are going to play mobile rules. That means no hot routes, no audibles. You got to pick the play, go for it. And on top of that, I, as a Buccaneers fan, I always said that the Bucs just needed a quarterback. So to further make this go a little bit more in the mobile on console theme, we are going to be taking the brand new Ultimate Legends quarterback, John Elway. I've made his card in the game. So let's go ahead, hop into the game. We'll take a look at the comparison, and we will go from there.
Wait, aren't you forgetting something?
Alright guys, I forgot to mention the other rule that we are going to play with is only using plays that existed in last year's Madden Mobile, the year before that's Madden Mobile, or this year's Madden Mobile. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that we are going to look at is a comparison. As you know, if you followed Buccaneers football, Jameis Winston missed the first 3 games of the year. Ryan Fitzpatrick was in there, came off with an incredible start. However, with a bunch of back and forth between these guys, I see why they're closely rated between an 80 and a 78. But guys, looking at the stats, compare that to the new John Elway. I have copied all of these stats directly from mobile, and he is a 98 overall. So what we are going to do is give each one of these quarterbacks 1 drive of our 3 drives, starting with Jameis Winston. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start this one off with PA tight end corner. In the mobile version of the game, this play was absolutely incredible. I have never run it, but normally that corner route, in this case going to O.J. Howard, should be open if it plays anything like mobile, which it does a little bit tighter coverage there. So Jameis Winston, first throw is incomplete. And we are going to go with PA slide, one of my favorite plays from last year in Madden Mobile. Usually looking to hit either the fullback in the flat or the tight end on that crossing route. So let's go ahead, see what gets open, and there we go. Oh, and the defense makes a play on it. Jameis Winston not getting it done. So we're going to go ahead, set up 3rd and 10. Next up, from this year's game, we're going to pick X follow. Like this particular play, has 2 drag routes that are basically pretty deadly, as well as 2 deep balls. So we will see how this plays out in this one. Oh, and we just get clobbered for a big sack. Setting up a 4th and 18. Not a good place to be, but we are not going to punt. It is a classic play. It exists in mobile. It is Hail Mary. Basically everybody running on a streak route here. So let's see if we can pull anything off here and keep the drive alive with Jameis Winston. Oh, and we get picked off. Should have probably lobbed that one over the top, but Jameis Winston does not get the job done, so we are just going to go ahead, restart this with Ryan Fitzpatrick in the squad instead. Jameis couldn't get the job done, but we'll see if Ryan Fitzpatrick can, and we're going to use probably my favorite play in this year's game of mobile, Texas. Basically have your tight end going on a post route and an angle route to your fullback. Normally one of those gets open. In this case, we've got Jones wide open for a nice, what is that, an 8 or a 9 yard gain? Yeah, 9 yard gain, setting up a 2nd and 1. So once again, we are trying out a quarterback, so we are not going to use any run plays. We're going to go PA boot here. This was a joke of a play last year, but I saw it was in the game, so we're going to go ahead and see if it works on console any better than it worked on last year's version of mobile. And in this case, it looks like it does. We actually get somebody open, and Fitzpatrick is moving the ball 2 for 2 right now. All right, we are going to use halfback option. This was one of my favorite plays for the past 2 years of Madden Mobile. So let's see how it works here in console. So Fitzpatrick, noticeably slower, and we just get clobbered. Was going to try and throw the ball away, but didn't get it off in time, so it sets up a 2nd and 11. This is probably one of the best plays in the current year's version of Madden Mobile. which is FL drive. Basically, you're going to have your number 2 wide receiver on a little motion drag route and your fullback running out into the flat. Normally, you can hit that fullback in the flat really quickly, but in this case, he was covered. So we're going to go ahead and throw that to D-Jax, and he picks up a first down. 3 for 3 with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I personally wanted to see, Ryan Fitzpatrick get a little bit more playtime, but it didn't happen. Here we go, tight end angle. I'm just not a Jameis Winston fan. We're going to go tight end angle here. Got a drag route to one tight end. Got another tight end on an angle route. So here we go. And... oh, almost made that one-handed grab, OJ. Almost made that one-handed grab. So we're going to go ahead, see what we can do here on 2nd and 10. We're going to go PA tight end corner. This was a great play in Madden Mobile 17 as well as Madden Mobile 18. This one, it does, I don't know, I think it's one of the coach plays. And look at that one. We get a big gain, taking it out to the 20-yard line. We are officially in the red zone. Mike Evans gets a big one there. And, let's see. Next, you know what? We're going to go with Texas. I like the play in mobile. We'll see how I can do in console with it here. So here we go. We got O.J. Howard as well as Ronald Jones III that are potentially there. Oh, almost came down with it. Man, Ryan Fitzpatrick is delivering passes a lot more accurate than Jameis Winston was. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's hop in here and go with let's go play action. Go PA counter waggle. I like this play for 2-point conversions in mobile this year. And we get a sizable gain there. And we're going to go with PA power O for 3rd and inches here. And we are up to the 5. Fresh set of downs. Ryan Fitzpatrick is definitely doing a better job than Jameis Winston. Did not get picked off early. So let's go with a standard pass. And this is a big one from this year's Madden Mobile. In the vertical playbook, it is fade smash. Normally that fade route is money in mobile. So let's see. Oh, we can't even get the ball off. The D-line just busted through there. And you know what? We're going to go back to halfback option here. Sets up a 3rd and goal. We got to punch it in here. Realistically, I would probably go Texas here if it was mobile. So that's what we're going to look for. We're going to go with Texas here. And usually I'd be probably looking to the fullback on that angle route. Oh, what are you doing, Ryan Fitzpatrick? You had him open. You had him open. We're not kicking a field goal. We're going to go FL drive here. We're going to go FL drive, see if we can hit that drag route to D-Jax and grab the touchdown. We have O.J. Howard on that little in route that might be available as well. And we are in. There we go. 6 points on the board. We got to go for 2 here. I'm going to go halfback slip screen here. I know it's not entirely showing off the quarterback since it is a screen pass. However, I think it'll show, if nothing else, the short throw accuracy, and we just get clobbered. Anyways, there it is. We got 6 points with Ryan Fitzpatrick, 0 with Jameis Winston. What is going to happen next when we throw the brand new Ultimate Legend, John Elway, 98 overall quarterback in there? So let's see how he does here. We're going to start it with PA slide. Loved this play last year in mobile. Basically, right after the fake, you can either hit the tight end, the fullback in the flat, or you can scramble. One of those is usually wide open, and in this case, looking like, oh, I wanted to hit X, man. I wanted to hit X, but I end up taking a 3-yard sack on it. Next, we're going to go PA tight end corner, another big play from prior years. I think it exists in this year's game of mobile. It's just not as good as prior years. And look at that one. Huge gain off PA tight end corner. Working magic just like it used to in mobile. So here we go with O.J. Howard getting a big one. And we'll go right into halfback option. Was another phenomenal play. You had viable streak routes. You had your halfback running out there and either doing a curl or an out depending on the coverage. So here we got a blitz coming in. He's going to do a little out route, and we managed to get another first down. John Elway delivering a dot on it. So let's see, what do we got next? We're going to go with 4 verticals here. And look at that. Man, that is a dot. That is accurate. John Elway is just carving up the Falcons defense. Definitely doing way better than Winston or Fitzpatrick did as far as moving the ball consistently. Here we go with a tight end angle. We've got a drag route to one tight end and angle route to the other. Drag route is wide open, so we're just going to take that one up. And we get the touchdown off of the play. So definitely the fastest touchdown was with John Elway. Definitely performs a lot better. I'd be curious to see whether we could, actually put him in for the Bucs, and if that would actually change the season around, if we were to put that in there. Next, we're going to go PA fullback flat. This was another big play from last year's game. With this play, I loved it in the red zone especially. So we'll see if it's any good for this year's version of the game. Oh, and we just get clobbered. So only 6 points out of a possible 24. Definitely not how we want to do it, but for the first episode of Mobile on Console, I'm okay with the 2 touchdowns. It was Winston who let me down. So I'm going to stop the video right there, guys. If you like the video or what I'm trying to do on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you soon. CHF out.